Roku is the new market analysis. While Roku may have already carved out a leading position in the US as the leading streaming platform, the tech company and its stocks still have a long way to go. This video was offered by VoiStore Scarp Italian, made exclusively for you. The Vera Origin Italiana certification is reserved. Shoes made in Italy. In the VoiStore you will find elegant and sporty men's shoes produced with care and experience in the March region, using the extraordinary California processing, an almost extinct process that ensures unparalleled comfort. Made using exclusively 100% Italian materials, from the sole to the final packaging. I will leave below the link in description to visit the site. Thanks. In 2020, global connected TV, CTV, revenue was around $95 billion, highlighting Roku's compelling addressable market. But this vision of Roku's market underestimates the opportunity. CTV is still in its infancy. It is estimated that by 2024, the market will reach $159 billion. As a leading TV streaming platform with significant competitive advantages, Roku is well positioned to grow its $1.78 billion in 2020 revenue at strong double-digit rates for years to come. Roku's huge addressable market is definitely a good reason to consider stocks. But what sets the company apart is its structural advantage in the CTV industry as the only major TV streaming platform that doesn't just sell its own content. Alphabet has YouTube, Apple has Apple TV+, and Amazon has Prime Video. Meanwhile, the only Roku-branded streaming service, Roku Channel, exists specifically to promote third-party content. This independence as a third-party neutral smart TV system, combined with Roku's impressive reach of around 100 million people, makes the platform an essential partner for content owners. Roku shares are arguably the best way for investors to enter the inevitable shift from traditional television to connected TV, CTV, a transition that has been accelerated during the pandemic as people take refuge at home and broadcast more video than ever before. What makes Roku a good investment? Streaming TV is clearly the future when it comes to the big screens in our living rooms. Yet the monetization of this precious channel is only just beginning. Consider that about a third of all TV hours watched in the US now happen on streaming TV, but only about 7% of the $75 billion spent annually on television advertising is via CTV. The rest of the spending on television advertising still falls to the old guard. Obviously, this is changing rapidly. CTV ad spending in the US is expected to amount to about $5 billion in 2020, up from about $2.7 billion just 2 years ago. Roku, of course, will benefit from these favorable winds. Financial data. Roku's revenue increased by 57.53% to $1.78 billion in 2020, compared to the previous year. Net profit increased by 70.79% to $17.51 million. This year Roku has become profitable. In the current year, Roku continues to grow with an average rate of more than 65% and a profit margin of 11%. Risks. Powering 1 in 3 smart TVs sold in the US and accounting for about half of all CTV users nationwide, Roku's dominance as a leading CTV platform is undeniable. But there are still some key risks that investors should consider. Although Roku has proven to be a must-have platform for most streaming services, Roku's main competition includes 3 of the world's best capitalized tech giants: Apple, Amazon, and Alphabet. Investors should not underestimate this money-rich competition. Roku will have to stick toe and perform exceptionally well in the coming years to maintain his leadership. Conclusion: Roku's ability to thrive both before and during the pandemic has put the spotlight on the company's excellent positioning in the fast-growing CTV market. Investors, however, will have to pay a non-cheap price to get into this growth story. With $2.547 billion in sales over the past 12 months, Roku currently has a market cap of approximately $31 billion. But with over 50 million active accounts and an average revenue per user of $24.91 and growing, Roku has gained an enviable edge in this fast-growing market, making the stock worthy of its premium rating. I hope you liked the video. In that case, I invite you to subscribe and put a like to support the channel. Thanks.